Welcome to the first chapter of the story generated by Sayan. The story is about the princess, wolf, and fox. The chapter's title is When Everything Begun. Enjoy as you listen. It was Monday morning, and the woods town was waking up slowly to the sound of chirping birds and the light of the sunrise. Liz, the daughter of Alan, the king of Woods Town, lived in a grand castle-like house with her father, his staff, and security guards. Her mother had disappeared 7 years ago, and no one knew what happened to her. Some people in Woods Town said that she had left with another guy, while others speculated that she had been abducted by the wolves. The wolves had united and formed a tribe that could rival the king's power and influence, but currently, there was a truce between them. Everyone could live peacefully without any problems. Liz's grandmother, Nina, was also the mother of Liz's mother, and only Alan, Nina, and Liz knew the name of her mother. The king never allowed anyone else to know anything about her in the town, including her name. He was very protective of his family and did not want anyone to interfere in their affairs. As usual, Liz woke up early in the morning to the loud sound of her alarm. She had set it the previous night to ensure that she could visit her grandmother every day. She brushed her teeth and headed to the living room, where she found no one. It was too early for the royal breakfast. Liz prepared a basket of fruits, warm bread, and other stuff and was ready to go out. Nina lived 1 mile away from the king's house. Despite the wealth of the king's family, Nina lived in an old, humble house that had not been renovated or remodeled for the past 7 years when her daughter vanished from the town. Across the street, a very young fox lived in a small, cozy house. He was single and mysterious, and some girls in the town had a crush on him. However, no one knew what he did for a living. All the people in the town knew was that there was no war between foxes and humans. Liz was on her way to visit her grandmother when she met a very handsome guy who said, "Hi, princess." She looked at his face, smiled, and almost laughed before continuing on her way. The handsome guy was happy about how she reacted, and he was intrigued by her. She was shy, but it seemed that she liked his appearance and the way he talked to her. In Woods Town, no man dared to talk to Liz or any other female of the king's family in a bad manner or flirt with them. It was considered a shame in the town. Maybe for Liz, it was her first time seeing someone who dared to talk to her in a romantic way in the middle of the street. Nevertheless, something was strange about him, and she couldn't shake off the feeling. Liz continued her way, and when she reached her grandmother's house, she knocked on the door, but no one answered. She knocked again, and this time she heard a faint voice saying, "Who is it?" It was her grandmother, who was sick and could hardly move. Nina needed someone to stay with her until she recovered, as she couldn't cook, do laundry, or anything else on her own. Liz was the perfect fit to stay with her grandma and help her, but she needed authorization from her father. Liz helped Nina a lot until 4 p.m., when she had to leave and go back home. She promised her grandma that she would come back again tomorrow morning. She also needed to ask her father to allow her to stay with her grandma until she recovered. Liz kissed Nina on the forehead and left her house. On her way back home, Liz met the handsome guy again. He was wearing a red shirt, black pants, and brown boots. Liz was wearing a long, flowing lavender dress with delicate lace detailing at the hemline. The dress hugged her curves in all the right places and flowed elegantly behind her as she walked. She paired it with a simple pearl necklace and matching pearl earrings. Her hair was styled in loose waves that cascaded down her back, and she wore a light touch of makeup, with just a hint of pink lipstick on her lips. Despite the early hour, Liz looked stunning, and the dress accentuated her natural beauty. See you next chapter.